Welcome back to Reddit Retellings, where the most personal stories get a powerful retelling. Today's story is about a woman who thought she was planning a family cruise until she realized she was being left behind. I came home one afternoon to see my husband, Bill, and our younger son, Mac, enthusiastically planning a cruise. I was at the table with them, being included in the plans, just like any normal family vacation. A week later, we were in the car, and I was answering a question my sister-in-law had texted about our matching cruise shirts. But Bill cut me off mid-sentence with a cold, "Don't answer that." Then, out of nowhere, he brought up his concern about who would care for the dogs and garden while we were gone. I offered to stay behind if it meant he could fully enjoy the trip with our 19-year-old son, his sister, and her kids, but I made it clear I wanted to go. I even assured him our older son and his fiancée could manage everything, and I'd arrange backups just in case. I was trying to make this work. But then I walked in on them buying the cruise tickets without me. I asked why I wasn't included. Mac looked stunned and said, "Dad told me you didn't want to go." No, I never said that. Ever. I called it out immediately. "There's no misunderstanding," I said. "I told you I wanted to go unless you didn't want me there." And that possibility, that hurt. Trying to fix things, I called my good friend Sarah and explained the situation. She instantly offered to watch the dogs and tend the garden. She even told me I deserved this vacation more than anyone. I felt hopeful again. I told Bill, thinking this would solve everything. We went for another drive, and this time he said he'd prefer Sarah keep the dogs at her house. She agreed the very next day. But that evening, I overheard him on the phone inviting his friend Jack on the cruise. He still hasn't told me about Jack. When I reminded him again that I wanted to go, he just said, "Oh yeah, that might work." Might? I did my research, ran the numbers, and pitched the idea that we could count it as an LLC director's meeting, make it tax deductible. That's a win-win, right? And do you know what he said? "There will be other trips we can write off." That was it. That was his way of telling me I wasn't going. I looked at him and said, "Oh, you just don't want me to go." He tried to backpedal. I never said that. But since then, we haven't spoken much. I've retreated to the loft. I can't even be myself around him right now without feeling hurt. Tonight, he left for his favorite bar, alone, because I didn't want to go. He's frustrated that I'm isolating. I can tell. But here's the thing, what hurts more than not going on a cruise is feeling like he doesn't want me there. We've been married 28 years. Am I overreacting? Or am I just now realizing I've been treated like a doormat? So, YouTube, what do you think? Should she hold her chin up and let this go, or has her husband shown his true colors after nearly 3 decades of marriage? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and join us for the next Reddit retelling where every tale hits a little too close to home.